You should be rolling me, you should be rolling me. You're a real life fantasy, you're a real life fantasy. But you're moving so carefully, let's start living dangerously. Talk to me, baby. I'm going up from this sweet, sweet baby. Let's lose our minds and go crazy, crazy. Oh yeah, 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 yeah. Keep on hoping we'll be cake by the ocean. Walk for me, baby. I'll be baby, you'll be Naomi. Let's lose our minds and go crazy, crazy. Oh yeah, 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 yeah. Keep on hoping we'll be cake by the ocean. Hot damn, of all this candy on the dry land, dry land. Oh, waste time with the masterpiece, to waste time with the masterpiece. You should be rolling me, you should be rolling me. You're a real life fantasy, you're a real life fantasy. But you're moving so carefully, let's start living dangerously. Talk to me, baby. I'm rolling up the milky cake by the ocean. Walk for me, baby. I'll be baby, you'll be Naomi. Let's lose our minds and go crazy, crazy. Oh yeah, 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 yeah. Keep on hoping we'll be cake by the ocean. Oh yeah, 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 yeah. Keep on hoping we'll be cake by the ocean. Oh yeah, 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 yeah. Keep on hoping we'll be cake by the ocean. Hey, so delicious. Talk to me, girl. Talk to me, baby. I'm rolling up on this sweet, sweet baby. Let's lose our minds and go crazy, crazy. Oh yeah, 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 yeah. Keep on hoping we'll be cake by the ocean. Walk for me, baby. I'll be baby, you'll be Naomi. Let's lose our minds and go crazy, crazy. That's right. Oh yeah, 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 yeah. Keep on hoping we'll be cake by the ocean. Keep on hoping we'll be cake by the ocean.
They say, oh my God, I see the way you shine. Take your hand, my dear, and place them both in mine. You know you stopped me dead while I was passing by. And now I beg to see you dance just one more time. Ooh, I see you, see you, see you every time. And oh my, I like your style. You make me wanna cry. And now I beg to see you dance just one more time. So they say, dance for me, dance for me, dance for me, oh. I never seen anybody do the things you do before. They say, move for me, move for me, move for me, eh, eh. And when you're done, I'll make you do it all again. I said, oh my God, I see you walking by. Take my hands, my dear, and look me in my more time. Ooh, I see you, see you, see you every time. And oh my, I like your style. You make me wanna cry. And now I beg to see you dance just one more time. So they say, dance for me, dance for me, dance for me, oh, oh. I never seen anybody do the things you do before. They say, move for me, move for me, move for me, eh, eh. And when you're done, I'm back to do it all again. They say, dance for me, dance for me, dance for me, oh, 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 oh. I never seen anybody do the things you do before. They
To be young and in love in New York City. Do not know who I am, but still know that I'm good long as you're here with me. To be drunk and in love in New York City. Midnight into morning coffee, burning through the hours talking. Damn, I like me better when I'm with you. I like me better when I'm with you. I like me better when I'm with you. I don't know what it is, but I got that feeling. Waking up in this bed next to you, swear the room, yeah, got no ceiling. If we lay, let the day just pass us by. I might get to too much talking. I might have to tell you something. Damn, I like me better when I'm with you. I like me better when I'm with you. I knew from the first time I stayed for a long time, 'cause I like me better when I'm with you. Stay with me. Stay a while, oh. Stay a while, stay with me. Lay here with me. I like me better when I'm with you. I like me better when I'm with you. I knew from the first time I stayed for with you. When I was young, I fell in love. We used to hold hands, man, that was enough. Then we grew up, started to touch. Used to kiss underneath the light on the back of the bus. I know your daddy didn't like me much, and he didn't believe me when I said you were the one. Every day, she found a way out of the window to sneak out late. She used to meet me on the east side in the city where the sun don't set. And every day, you know that we ride through the back streets of a blue Corvette. Baby, you know I just wanna live tonight. We can go anywhere we want, drive whole life, then you put the line through it. My love is yours if you're willing to take it. Give me a heart, 'cause I'm gonna break it. So come away, started today, starting to life together in a different place. We know that love is how all these ideas came to be. So baby, run away with me.
17, and we got a dream to have a family, a house and everything in between. And then suddenly, we're 10, 23, and now we got pressure for taking our life more seriously. We got a dead-end jobs and got bills to pay. Our old friends and now our enemies. And now I'm thinking back to when I was young, back to the day when I was falling in love. He used to meet me on the east side, in the city where the sun don't set. And every day, you know where we ride through the back streets in a blue Corvette. And baby, you know I just wanna live tonight. We can go anywhere we want, drive down to the coast, jump in the sea. Just take my hand and come with me, singing. We can do anything if we put our mind to it. Take your whole life and you put a line through it. Our love is yours if you're willing to take it. Give me your heart, 'cause I ain't gonna break it. So come away, starting to taste, starting to life together in a different place. Know the love is These are the escape to be. So baby, run away with me. Used to meet me on the east side.
She used to meet me on the east side, in the city where the sun don't set.
When I'm underneath the bright lights, when I'm tryna have a good time, 'cause I'm good now, you ain't mine, nah, 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 nah. Don't call me up when you're looking at my photos, getting hot, losing control. You want me more, now I let go, nah, 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 nah. I'm over you and I don't need your lies no more, 'cause the truth is without you, boy, I'm stronger. And I know you said that I'd change up my cold heart, but it was okay, now let's go. Ooh, I'm over you. Don't call me up, I'm going your mind, but I'm here up in the club, and I don't wanna talk, so don't call me up, 'cause I'm here looking fine, babe, and I got eyes looking my way, and everybody's on my vibe, babe, nah, 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 nah. Don't call me up, my friend said you were a bad man, I should've listened to the back then, and now you're tryna hit me up again, nah, 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 nah. I'm over you, and I don't need your lies no more, 'cause the truth is without you, boy, I'm with you. Don't call me up, I'm going out tonight, feeling good now you're out of my life, don't wanna talk about us, try to leave it behind, one drink and you're out of my mind, nah, nah, pick it up, baby, I'm on the high, and you're alone, going out of your mind, but I'm here up in the club, and I don't wanna talk, so don't call me up. Don't call me up. Don't call me up, I'm going out tonight, feeling good now you're out of my life, don't wanna talk about us, try to leave it behind, one drink and you're out of my mind, nah, nah, pick it up, baby, I'm on the high and you're alone, going out of your mind, but I'm here up in the club, and I don't wanna talk, so don't call me up.
Number all night. I'm always on your team, I got your back, alright. Taking those losses if it treats you right. I wanna put you into the spotlight. If the world would only know what you've been holding back. Heart attacks every night. Oh, you know it's not right. I will follow you way down, wherever you may go. I'll follow you way down to your deepest low. Enough love, she live a life hand in a tight glove. I wish that I could fix it for you. I will follow you way down.
be honest, I'm alright with me. Sunday mornings, in my own bed sheets, I'll be waking up alone. I haven't thought of her for days. I'll be honest, it's better off this way. But every time I think that I can get you out my head, you never ever let me forget. 'Cause just when I think you're gone, hear a song on the radio. Just like that takes me back to the places we used to go. And I've been trying but I just can't fight it. When I hear it I just can't stop smiling. I remember you're gone, baby. I'm alright with me. Sunday mornings, in my own white tee, I've been waking up alone. I haven't thought of him for days. I'll be honest, it's better off this way. Every time I think that I can get you out my head, you never ever let me forget. 'Cause just when I think you're gone, hear a song on the radio. Just like that takes me back to the places we used to go. And I've been trying but I just can't fight it. When I hear it I just can't stop smiling. I remember you're gone, baby. It's just a song on the radio that we used to know. Just when I think you're gone, hear a song on the radio. Just like that takes me back to the places we used to go. And I've been trying but I just can't fight it. When I hear it I just can't stop smiling. I remember you're gone, baby. It's just a song on the radio. And I've been trying but I just can't fight it. When I hear it I just can't stop smiling. I remember you're gone, baby. It's just a song on the radio that we used to love.
We said forever, damn it happened so fast. Spilling secrets like a champagne glass. I ain't never caught a feeling like that. So fast, so fast. From the party to the lobby to the bed. From the bed to my heart to my head. I was certain it was love and no less. Oh yes. But you left with the sun on some kind of mission. I gave you a meal. You left me with dishes. I can't be that mad. Got what I was given. Took a page from my love. Then baby, you got me good. Ooh. Had me cool with all the kisses and the games. When you whispered in my ear if you could stay, I thought it'd be a little longer than a day. No way, no way. What now with the plans that you made? Let's go to sunsets and big waves. How you so quick with the mood change? But you left with the sun on some kind of mission. I gave you a meal. You left me with dishes. I can't be that mad. Got what I was given. Took a page from my book. And baby, you got me good. Ooh, got me good, got me good, got me good. Got me good, got me good, got me good.
said you hated the ocean, but you're surfing now. I said I love you for life, but I just sold our house. We were kids at the start, I guess we're grown-ups now. Couldn't ever imagine even having doubts, but not everything works out. No, now I'm out dancing with strangers. You could be casually dating. Damn, it's all changing so fast. Así es la vida, así. Yeah, that's just life, baby. Yeah, love came around and it knocked me down, but I'm back on my feet. Así es la vida, así. Yeah, that's just life, baby. I was barely standing, but now I'm dancing. He's all over me. Ba-da-bum, bum, 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 bum. Ba-da-bum, bum, 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 bum. Ba-da-bum, bum, 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 bum. Ba-da-bum, bum, bum, bum. Así es la vida. Ba-da-bum, bum, 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 bum. Ba-da-bum, bum, 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 bum. Ba-da-bum, bum, 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 bum. Ba-da-bum, bum, bum, bum.
It's been a hell of a year, thank God we made it out. Yeah, we were riding away and trying not to drown. And on the surface I held it together, but underneath I sort of came unwound. Where would I be? You're all that I need. My world, baby, you hold me down. You always hold me down. Well, I've been the breaker and broken. Every mistake turned to moments. Wouldn't take anything back.
Así la vida, así. Yeah, that's just life, baby. I was barely standing, but now I'm dancing. He's all over me. Ba-da-bum, bum, 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 bum. Ba-da-bum, bum, 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 bum. Ba-da-bum, bum, 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 bum. Ba-da-bum, bum, bum, bum. Ba-da-bum, bum, 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 bum. Póngale azúcar, mi gente. Sigue bailando. Hey. Sigue bailando.
Keep dancing, yeah.
Sigue bailando.
Keep dancing, yeah.
Sigue bailando. Sigue bailando.
Keep dancing, yeah.
Sigue bailando. Sigue bailando. Así es la vida, así. Yeah, that's just life, baby. Yeah, love came around and it knocked me down, but I'm back on my feet. Así es la vida, así. Yeah, that's just life, baby. I was barely standing, but now I'm dancing. She's all over me. Now I'm dancing.
Keep dancing, yeah.
Now I'm dancing.
Keep dancing, yeah.
Now I'm dancing.
Keep dancing, yeah.
Now I'm dancing.
Keep dancing, yeah,
In my sleep at night, making myself crazy. Out of my mind, out of my mind. Wrote it down and read it out, hoping it would save me. Too many times, too many times. My love, he makes it feel like nobody else. Bill. One, don't pick up the phone. You know he's only calling 'cause he's fucking alone. Two, don't let him in. You have to kick him out again. I count him. I keep pushing forwards, but he keeps pulling me backwards. Nowhere to turn, nowhere to turn. No. Now I'm standing back from it. I finally see the pattern. To myself, I do. One, don't pick up the phone. You know he's only calling 'cause he's drunk and alone. Two, don't let him in. You have to kick him out again. Three, don't be a strange. You know you're gonna wake up in his bed in the morning. If you're under him, you ain't getting over him. I got no rules, I count him. I got no rules, I count him. I got practice makes perfect. I'm still trying to learn it by heart.
Good evening, everyone. We'll give everybody a minute here to get themselves seated. Okay, we'll get tonight's ceremony started. So first of all, I want to welcome everybody to our newest members of our Hall of Fame class. These four people on stage tonight represent the best Shawnee State has to offer. Their sacrifice and commitment for success is truly something special and well worth celebrating. I'm Jeff Hamilton, Athletic Director at Shawnee State, and I'm tonight's MC. We have the pleasure of introducing four new members into our Hall of Fame tonight. Before we introduce the newest members of the Shawnee State Athletic Hall of Fame, there are several people present tonight that are current members of the Hall of Fame and current Ralph Kavanaugh Award winners. Could those Thank you. Engine, because 4 years ago we were in the middle of a renovation. The athletic department was scattered across campus. We completed the renovation. We did our grand opening of the new weight room and athletic center on January 30th, 2020, and we shut it down March 7th, 2020. And then it's been 2.5 years of difficulties ever since. And so we're excited. We just welcomed 353 new ever had. We had 5 All-Americans, numerous all-conference selections. We're preparing to join a new conference, and there's just a lot of positive things going on within the athletic department at Shawnee State. And it's a great kickoff to really homecoming weekend to honor these 4 people here tonight. Being a vital part of the university and the athletic successes at Shawnee State. These 3 athletes earned 7 All-American honors, numerous conference honors, and helped lead some. First inductee is Sarah Biehl. Sarah is one of the most decorated runners to come through Shawnee State. Her resume includes 2-time Mid-South Conference Runner of the Year, 5-time, that's one for every digit on your hand, NAIA All-American. 4-time success also spilled over in the classroom where she was named twice to the Mid-South Conference Academic All-Conference team. After graduation, Sarah qualified for the 2020 U.S. Olympic Trials in the marathon and is looking to repeat that feat here this fall. Sarah and I have been talking recently about the miles on her shoes versus the miles I put on my truck, and we're going to start comparing to see who's doing more miles, her running or perhaps the greatest runner in the history of Shawnee State athletics. She was the first athlete in history to the 10K. Sarah is a very dedicated athlete, super teammate, and a great leader. A native of Lowell, Ohio, a 2015 and 2013
in college that finished second at nationals. He was an amazing runner on their successful careers while here at Shawnee. And thanks again for everyone for coming.
Thank you and congratulations, Sarah. Running outdoor track nationals to Indiana, much to the my family's not super happy about that because they look forward to going down to Gulf Shores every year. To 4 consecutive national tournament appearances, 2 regular season championships, and 2 tournament championships. Allie, when she led the NAI in scoring. In her final season for the Bears, she averaged 22.6 points per game, scoring 770, where we've had some pretty good basketball players at Shawnee State. In addition to succeeding on, Allie was one of the greatest players in the history of Shawnee State women's basketball, from scoring only 19 points as a figures in helping our program start a string of championships in the Mid-South Conference. Allie was a 2-time All-American, 2-time Mid-South Conference Player of the Year, along with being a team captain. And now mother. I'll add sister and daughter to that list as well. Congratulations, Allie. You have earned this honor. A native of Westchester, Ohio, and graduating from Shawnee State in 2016 and 19, ladies and gentlemen, 2022 Hall of Fame inductee, Allie Zieverink Morgan.
What an honor it is to be inducted in the Shawnee State Hall of Fame. To the other inductees, I would like to personally congratulate you on such a successful athletic career here at Shawnee, the incredible impact it's had on my life. I just had a baby, so if I cry, I'm sorry. My hormones. But before I mention any of that, I'd like to give a huge thank you to Shawnee State Hall of Fame Committee for putting on this event. I feel incredibly grateful to be in this position and to be receiving this award. At the end of my senior year of high school, I was not quite sure collegiate basketball was going to be an option for me, as I had sustained some injuries that prevented me from playing during my biggest year of recruitment. Thankfully, Coach Smith and Coach Nickel help your players get past the mental block that opponents can create. However, it's an entirely different ballgame when your player is their own worst enemy. Being the head case I was, and after playing half of my career at Shawnee as what I would consider as a role player, it was quite a shock when Coach Nickel pulled me into his office and told me, so at that time I didn't think scorer was the best option for me, and I realized he must have been desperate. I will always be thankful for that conversation though, because in those moments, it transformed me. It would push my hard work. A lot of what helped me get through a lot of mental roadblocks as a player was being able to look up into the stands and become completely humbled by the amount of support I had cheering me on. It's a very certain every one of you. So with that being said, from such a legend, and I will forever hold that year and those memories in my heart. To Coach Nickel, you yourself deserve an award tonight because of the countless amount of hours you spent on individuals, helping me develop my game, instilling confidence in me that I never knew I had, and being my own personal therapist when I started to get in my own way. To my teammates, I literally was almost in tears thinking about what to say to you guys because I don't think there's any amount of words to adequately describe what you guys mean to me. I absolutely would not be standing here without each and every one of you. Individual accolades are awesome, but when I really look back at my time at Shawnee State as a basketball player, I think about all of the things we accomplished together, including crazy preseasons, over 40 games a year. To the other part of the dynamic duo, Abby Feuchter, you're the absolute best, and I'm not sure I could ever thank you enough for all the love, support, and sacrifice you guys put into making this dream a reality. From taking me to my very first practice in second grade at Union Elementary to never missing a game for as long as I played, your support was unwavering, and I truly appreciate you both so much. To my husband, who never missed a game my last 2 years, neither of us, though, will be teaching her how to shoot a free throw. And to everyone here, thank you for making the effort to be here tonight, and for making it so special. It means more to me than you'll ever know. Go Bears.
Thanks, Allie. I'm not sure there was a whole lot to the play. I kind of, as I was watching, it just seemed like sprint to the rim and throw Allie the ball. That seemed. Our men's cross-country and track and field programs have a rich history of success, and tonight's inductee paved the way for future Shawnee State Cross Country Championship every season, becoming the first person in program history to accomplish such a feat. He was a two-time All-Mid-East Conference honoree, and for those of us that have competed in the Mid-South, the competition's a little bit different. But despite all that, he was selected twice all-conference, earning second team as a senior. As a freshman, he accumulated 6 top 10 finishes, including a time of 26:21, which was the fastest ever recorded by a freshman at the time. Not only will Dirk go down as one of Shawnee State's all-time great runners, he will also go down as one of the most well-liked athletes ever to put on a Bear uniform. Shawnee State head cross-country coach Eric Putnam had this to say about Dirk. Dirk was a trailblazer in our running program for the Bears. He helped bridge the transition between PR pole, sprinting drills on the alumni green, all started with Dirk and him helping build traditions here at Shawnee.
This or not? I gotta adjust this because Allie's tall and I'm just like, all right, here we go. All right. This is awesome. When to talk to people. So he called and I called him back the next day and he's joking. He goes, oh, no big deal. Nothing important, Dirk. I just need to talk to you about something. And then he told me and I was like, oh, that's pretty cool. I mean, all these studs, and I'm like, man, I'm never getting a Hall of Fame. My school record, whatever, is gone. These kids are studs, and he continues to bring those in here. I ran, pardon my French, but I ran my ass off. I also like to party, but I mostly like to run and compete and just get after it. Cross country's one of those sports where it's you versus everyone. I just wanted to step up and just run my guts out. Some of those other bad races that we don't like to remember. Foot injury that summer. I found all the establishments in Portsmouth that I could go to that had freshmen right where I need to be, and then Eric Putnam took over, man, and Eric's a great guy, man. He's like, I don't know, he made me who I am running. I mean, I went from just having a great old time in college to, man, I can't let this guy down. The hangover, which Sarah was actually named after me, unfortunately. We drove out to the trail, I don't know what we called it, but we were out there and it's nothing but hills. I mean, it was brutal. And I remember going up the last hill and John Williams was with me. John was a Hall of Famer and he's next to me and he looks at me and he goes, you all right? And I said, I could just smell, that's what I'm happy about this is something I did and I pushed myself and I worked. I did try to play 1 year basketball for Coach Hamilton. That ended shortly. I cut through the middle, and Adam Davenport put a forearm in my chest. And next thing I know, I was looking up in the rafters, and I'm like, I am too small to play college basketball. And then what made it worse is I went to practice a couple weeks later, and the JV coach comes up to me, because we had a JV team back then. I'm going to claim that's all it is. And I'm like, yeah, cool. I started laughing. I'm like, I'm not guarding Delano today. And he's like, you're guarding Delano, and you're going to beat the living crap out of him. I'm like, oh, great. So not only am I going to beat the crap out of this guy, he's going to beat the crap. And he's just like, man, you really worked my ass off today, man. I really appreciate that. I was like, oh, okay, yeah, I can do this. So it lasted about a year, and I remember having an exit interview with him, and I'm like, yeah, I think I'm good. I'm going to stick to run cross country. Tall, skinny little white kid, I can do this. And then we worked hard, and I still remember when Eric took over, man, I was so excited. I was like, yes, like I got a guy that he's young, he's energetic, and I remember running up wall. This dude is insane. He got off, and it worked out perfect. And I think if Eric wouldn't have been here, I probably wouldn't be here today. Might be living in a van down by Finn. She kind of got me out of those establishments in Portsmouth and basketball, and I wanted to teach. And now I'm teaching high school geometry at Wheelersburg. And he kind of changed the trajectory of me in my prime, so she knows what I'm talking about. And it was a great experience. I will always be really down. It was love after that, if anybody knows where the American restaurant is. But helped me get in this position, and I really appreciated Bill and everybody that was around me. So that I came here, I ran, I tried basketball, and the people I met have put me in position to where I'm at, and I'm really thankful for it. Jim Martins introduced him. I'm like, yeah, he threw a chair over my head when I was in high school. And I was saying the first ever basketball game, well, not first ever, but one of the basketball games I coached at Franklin Furnace. I remember we were losing at halftime to a team we shouldn't have. And I came in, I threw a chair, and I was like, oh, I just had a flashback of Coach Hart. We're a different breed, and if I could tell you every experience there is, but I don't want to be here all night. But I will remember two, and that's running up Waller Street, listening to him sing Weezer. And then my senior year, we're running 400s. We had to run 2400s, and it was pouring, vomiting everywhere. And I'm like, this is awful. And he just looks over at me and goes, let's go. And I'm like, please, no, I don't want to go. And I remember just fighting through that. And she's over here going like this. I told her to give me the signal, and that was it. So I appreciate you, honey. Even Grayson's doing this. And thanks for everything. Look forward to going to the brew pub after this. Thank you. Go Browns.
Congratulations, and as far as I can tell, Dirk, you're still in your prime, so keep it up. Our final inductee this evening is the 2022 Ralph Kavanaugh Home Team Award winner, Chris Moore. The Ralph Kavanaugh Home Team Award was established in 2005 to recognize an individual who showcases service, spirit, and loyalty to Shawnee State Athletics. Honoree has been a valuable asset to the athletic office for over 15 years. Coming to Shawnee State as an assistant coach, which I assume he's going to tell this story tonight. I hope he does. As the executive director. Chris has been instrumental in fundraising for the athletic department and partnering with athletic staff. Outside of his duties, he is a consistent advocate for the athletic department and is always available to assist the department in any of their needs. He's a big supporter of the teams and takes time to get to know the same relationship I had with Ralph. Chris joins a remarkable list of past recipients. Chris's dedication and sacrifice to SSU and the athletic department are remarkable. He may be the perfect example of other duties as assigned. He's always been there when I needed him. Most importantly, he can be counted on to make Shawnee State University the best we can be. Ladies and gentlemen, our 2022 Ralph Kavanaugh Home Team Award winner, Mr. Chris Moore.
Everybody, thank you so much for being here. I will start very briefly by, I've just, you know what, just had a garbage day today, right? Like sometimes it just happens, right? You have a garbage day. And quite frankly, the one thing that happened to me when I walked, I've seen Tyler, who's already left, so that's appropriate. Very good to see you. Jim, obviously, and Kim. But I will say, and I don't want to play favorites, but I will. Jen is obviously. So anyway, the point is this, like it all just kind of melted away, right? Like I love this stuff. It is so great, and I'm very happy to be here. And the importance that Jeff just talked about, being a home team award recipient is not lost on me that, quite frankly, I just want to talk about Ralph just a little bit. So let me very briefly start with thank yous. Is that the camera? Is that the camera right there? So my mom and dad are watching. Actually, let me say this right. My mom and my new dad are watching, and then my dad and my new mom are watching. I love all of you. Certainly, my brother is a special circumstance because, quite frankly, I think he's the one guy in the family who has the talent, right? He's the one that had the talent, and I'm fortunately the one who got to be here for whatever that circumstance means. I also want to thank this type of stuff without support. The as duty, you can't do as duties as what is it, as required, whatever, other duties as required without support. And Carrie has been an unbelievable amount of support for me over the years. And so I thank you. I'm on my 13th year of a 2-year plan. Like that was a funny joke for probably 1 year, but I kept using it for a decade. But I don't use it anymore, mainly because this is home and Carrie is a big part of that. Right? Like Ted is unbelievable. Ted was the one who brought me here to Portsmouth. He was an unbelievable partner to work with and to give me autonomy in the job that I had, which gave me, which helped me turn into, quite frankly, the person who is here in front of you. And so I cannot possibly thank him enough. I want to thank Kara. We all know her as Bobo, but some of us are one of the first people I met when I got here. For those of you who know, you know why Kara is so important to me, because she's probably... I want to thank Jeff and Rhonda. When I got here, I will tell the one story. I swear to God, I'll be quick. When Ted brought me here, we came up from Florida. We both had full-time jobs. We were living the life. Like, we didn't have any responsibilities, and we were coaching baseball, didn't have anything to do. And Ted said, "Hey, I just got offered the head coaching job at..." Right? Yeah, I wish I would have called you before I made the decision. So we got up here, and he told me up front, he's like, "Hey, listen, the job's $2,500 a year. You're going to have to..." That place was in terrible shape. And so I got to walking around the grounds and just thinking, I came back over, I'm like, well, we gotta get to work on this. And Ted said, "Hey, by the way, I have something to tell you. It's not $2,500, it's $2,000 a year." So I hope that's not a deal, but I do want to thank Phil. He's not here, so thanks a lot. Phil Butler also coached for us and is now the head coach of the baseball team here. Started me trying to be something less than a real jerk. So it was a weird transitional time that he kind of hung with the entire time, so I'd like to thank him. I honor Ralph in the way that is appropriate, and I think every single person who is likely unworthy to be a recipient of an award with Ralph's name. And from what I think Ralph really was. Ralph was on a journey, and we caught him at the end. I know probably Sarah's in this boat, Allie's likely in this boat, Dirk knew him a little bit longer. But people like Jim, Robin, and Greg likely knew Ralph a little bit longer. When I first got to Shawnee State, my desk was actually here. Like, when I worked in the office, I had to it was like this. I think, if I remember correctly, and I got into Ralph's filing cabinet, and there were pictures in there. And maybe some of the people who knew Ralph for a long time maybe can verify this or know this, but there were pictures of Ralph when he was young. And if you saw a picture of Ralph when I didn't know that Ralph physically. I knew him when he was older, like he was beyond that time. But the idea of a picture tells, a picture has tells a story of 1,000 words, whatever it is. I didn't know, and it struck me at the time, which now as I think about it it was a missed opportunity. But what I do know about Ralph, and this is truly the important part. And the part I want to say out loud. Anyone else that I think that I know. I believe this to be true. I hope they're not worthy of an award with his name on it. That's what I think about. Right? This idea that I am here, Jeff Hamilton is here, a lot of you are here or have been here because of Shawnee State athletes, and our support for them is the thing that's important. Ralph knew that naturally, and he was a little bit different, but by and large, Ralph was for it. And if we can take a little bit of that with us on the way, then I think we've done our jobs as people who are, everybody here who's supporting a Shawnee State athlete. Either it's your child, your in-law, because of that. And if you bear with me for just a couple more minutes, because really, truly, the important thing here, am I good? Really, truly, the important thing here is that we are honoring our the true athletes who are here today, right? Like Sarah, Allie, and Dirk are the people who have done. I see Brooke here. Likely she's going to be in that. She's not in yet, is she? No, likely you'll be in soon enough, right? Like, we're here for that. Okay, so what I'd like to do, give Dirk one more round of applause. He's a Hall of Famer. So here's what I like about Dirk. This is my favorite thing. I had no idea Dirk ran cross country when I first got here. It was like 7 years after I got here that I found out. I was like, oh, really? That dude runs cross country? I just thought that was a good dude to drink beer with. And as it turns out, so what I'd like to do, is it okay if we take a picture? Can I get a selfie of you? Nobody, by the way, nobody's going to believe I'm in the Hall of Fame, right? So if I can get some, is this okay? Okay. I practiced today in the office because I'm 100 years old, just to make sure. Oh, wait, Dirk, come back. It's all right. I forgot. Yeah? Oh, sure. Yeah? Okay.
Hey, Dad.
We'll do that.
Good.
Where's your dad? Where's your dad? I got one for you, too. All right. Now, I started with Dirk because I knew he wouldn't say no. The next two, yeah, come on up here. Give Sarah a round of applause. She's a Hall of Famer. Sarah can attest to this. I don't know anything about running, obviously. on my notes for Sarah, it just says runner. Like, see? Just says runner. Because I don't know anything about running. But I've got one move when it comes to running. I said the same thing about Keegan Rathkamp. I don't know if any of the cross-country people were at the one for Keegan. The one thing I did say was that it was clear with Keegan, and this actually, I forget Keegan. This is what you know about Sarah. I don't think you could teach it, right? The power and the grace that goes together was just oozes athleticism. Like, you could tell the runners that had it and the ones that were, I don't know, faking it. All that work you did, it obviously worked, so very good. Can we take a picture? Sure. Okay, very good. Ready? Yeah. You can give how many thumbs you want. How many thumbs you got? 2. Give her one more round of applause. Hey, well, no. All right, everybody boo Sarah then. No, I'm just kidding. Allie, speaking of only having one real move, Allie, come on up here. This is like, it was a long time joke. So I used to do the PA for the Civic move. It usually started on the right side of the key, somewhere near the block. Eventually, she got to the point where she kind of turned to her left shoulder, got whoever was defending her on her left hip, and then kind of did this, either maybe a little fake in there, but just basically with her right hand off the window, no problem. So she did it 800 times. She never missed. And also, you made about 20 or 30 free throws in 4 years.
Exactly right.
And then a couple of other putbacks and whatnot. So, and then probably scoring errors, right?
Yeah.
Simple move. But I can still see it in my mind, and nobody could stop it, right? Tyler, you mentioned Tyler being in the Hall of Fame. Tyler Morgan was in the Hall of Fame and also a really good defensive player. That dude couldn't stop that. No chance. No chance. So, Allie, I'm super glad to see you again. I'm glad to be in your class.
Thank goodness.
Yeah, right. Thank goodness. That's what I say. Give Allie one more round of applause. I was keeping it for myself. Really, at the end of the day, that very small thing for 2 minutes, I'm sorry to have wasted all of your time. I promise to give it back to you some other time. But thank you for putting up with all of that. And yeah, I'll see you at the brewery. Thanks, everybody. I'll take this and leave it.
So I think Chris is referring to a past Hall of Fame ceremony, evidently when Keegan went in and Chris was the MC. I'm not quite sure how long that ceremony lasted, but now I'm the MC. A ceremony. First of all, Kara Stump, thank you for all the time and effort you've put into this. Please give Kara a round of applause. We have an athletics advisory board that works hard on a lot of different things, and Dr. John Lorenz both serve on that board. So I'd like to thank all of the advisory board members for the time and effort they put into. Just a few announcements before we dismiss. Again, we'll take pictures up here on the stage. So family that we were sitting here. Sarah, you can go first, Allie second, and Dirk third, and Chris will save the best for last. Talk more about Dirk and some of his escapades. Tomorrow we have a full day of events on campus. The tailgate starts at 11 o'clock out at the Shawnee turf. We have 2 soccer games on the Kokomo and Waller Gymnasium starting at noon. At 12:30, the homecoming parade is on the east side of campus as well. So Hall of Fame inductees, we will be introducing you or announcing you at halftime of the women's soccer game, so hopefully you'll be 7 o'clock tomorrow night is at Port City Pub for an